to Mumbai is just a few hours. And I stay in Jaipur, so this is me going to the airport in Jaipur. That was also my first time of flying to the airport in Jaipur. So mostly all the flights I've taken, which are mostly international, it's like my first flight within India as well. It's mostly been from the Indira Gandhi International in Delhi. So this was a nice experience flying through a smaller airport in Jaipur. And from my flat in Jaipur, sometimes I can actually see planes descending, not directly on the runway, but you can see the descent and you can see them going as well. So at this point I'd gotten to Pune, yeah, and was riding a cab to my friend's place because it was a bit far from the airport and it didn't make sense to have them to come all the way over. So at this point, we're close to their place, and it was a good night. So this was me the next day, and we are seeing Pune today. And yeah, so we had a lot of activities planned out. Unfortunately, some places were closed, but lucky enough, we still had a few places that were open. Yeah, and if you're in India, you want to do India well, I think you should, get on a tuk tuk, which is the tricycle, or you get on a scooter or a bike or something. I don't know. I love scooters. I just love the way the breeze just blows in my face. I mean, with the helmet on, of course. So yeah, that's our choice of transport. And at this point, we had gotten to Shaniwarwada, right? Now this is an ancient place. This place has been in existence for like 400 years. I think it was built in like 1732 or something. Now the entrance fee is like 25 rupees for Indians and 300 rupees for foreigners. Now 25 rupees, that's about 30 cents, I think, and 300 rupees is about $3.60, give or take. Now that might seem like little money, but in India, 300 rupees is enough to get you a good meal. To be honest, like in a good restaurant, you can get a good meal for 300. So one of the things I really liked about Pune was that the sun was just makes everything it touches look good. Like, I mean, you get dark. That's what being in the sun does, with or without sunscreen. Honestly, trust me, you get like really dark. But regardless, it just shines there. I mean, look at how good the courtyard looked with the sun, and then see how green and luscious those trees look. It's just amazing. Then one thing for any Indian watching this, I hope, is that I want to ask, why exactly do Indians like to take pictures with foreigners that they do not know? I mean, that happens to me on several occasions, and I really can't say why they won't take a picture with me. So if maybe you know why, I would like if you could put that in the comment sections. So I took a video of some of the write-ups there to describe what we were seeing and what it was. So if you would like to read that or those, you can just pause the video where you see them and take your time to read them. And then that's the family tree of the initial family that were there. So this, because Pune is in Maharashtra, and so their primary language there was, if I'm correct, Marathi. I do not know any word in Marathi at all. And I do not know any word in Marathi at all. I'm still working on my Hindi and Henna. So Marathi for me, I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll learn that, but I'm not based in Mumbai or anything, so it might not really be useful for me. Anyway, this fort was burned down in 1828 by an unexplained fire, right? And the government has done a good job in preserving what we saw for foreigners and stuff like that. Then we were done with that place, and there's a market that was listed on Google Maps, which is where we were trying to reach, but it was just a market. There was nothing special about the market. Then there was some other location that we wanted to see, but it was also closed down. So at this point, we just decided to head over to the Aga Khan Palace. Now, this Aga Khan Palace holds the Mahatma Gandhi Museum in Pune. Now, personally, I've been to the one in Delhi, and I must say it's much more better than this one here in Pune, this, to be honest, it was boring for me. I don't know why, but it was quite boring. It was just like a bunch of Gandhi statues and stuff. I don't know, it was boring. And if you're ever in Delhi, you should definitely see the Gandhi Museum in Delhi. It's amazing, and it's close to the National Museum itself, which is also an amazing museum. Like, filled with bunch of things that you can see and learn from. But this one, I mean, okay, just go for the architectural structure that looked nice, but if it's based on the other things, I didn't really enjoy it. But you can always pause, like I said, on the writings or the explanations and see exactly what they're about. And then the woman, I don't know, we captured her a bit. I don't know if you saw her on white pants and sleeveless top. She wanted to take us on a tour of this museum, right? And I'm so glad we turned it down, because I would have been so pissed if we paid any amount of money. And since we looked like foreigners, she would have probably said we should bring 1,000 rupees or something. I would have been so pissed to pay like 1,000 rupees for someone to just show me every single thing I can see here. Like, there was nothing special. Anyway, after that, we decided to go eat, and we were. This is a this chai Thai restaurant or so. I can't remember, but it's called Yum Yum Chai. They also have a branch in Delhi. I've been to the Delhi one before, and when I saw this one here in Pune, I was like, "Oh, we should definitely go there." And the food was amazing as well. In fact, I had them, package their chili sauce for me, and then I took it all the way with me to Nigeria, because the chili sauce was amazing. I enjoyed it. And then Pune is also trying to, global warming and all of that stuff, because you can see the bike lanes there also on the roadside, right? And I'm sure you saw that little video of me playing basketball. I just had to slip that in there so you don't forget, who I am. Anyway, that's by the way. And I think one thing I like about Pune is the ease of movement at any time of the day. Now, this is like, I think about 9:10 p.m. at night, and it's so busy and everyone is still out there. And I forgot exactly the name of this location, but it's an amazing spot. Like, it has major offices around, so there's like a huge food culture around there, and there are so many restaurants. But for us, our choice of dinner this night was mughal. I hope that's pronounced correctly. Mughal style dish. We already had like Thai earlier in the day, so we wanted to do like authentic Indian Mughal dishes, and we did. And I forgot the name of that sauce. It was like a seafood sauce, or was it fish? I can't remember right now. But it was amazing, and whenever I go back there, I'll definitely go and try that. Then uh Maharashtra has a lot of Iranian influence, right? So the next sensible thing to do was try some Iranian delicacies. So first things first, we tried the Iranian chai, and to be honest, that's the most basic chai I've ever had. So please, if you're Iranian, please invite me for some authentic chai. I would love to try it sometime, because I didn't like my chai. Chavi didn't even like her chai also. I know, like milk tea and all of that, stuff like that. Then we had the bun. I got the bun maska to go. Now that was good. I really enjoyed the bun maska. I had it for sahur, because it was Ramadan then. And after my sahur, I was on my way to Mumbai, because my flight was for 1 a.m. that night, even if it was delayed for like an hour or two. Anyway, the journey from Pune to Mumbai looked really good to me. I think I really enjoyed the sights I was seeing. So I linked up with my friend in Mumbai, and he showed me the markets of Mumbai. Now, you see these things in the movies, and you're like, how are there so many people in one place? I must be honest with you, there are so many people in one place. And even this was like quite early, and from what he said, like the market wasn't even as full as it normally is at the time we were there. I don't remember the reason why, but this was like a whole lot of people for me. And I think that I like Mumbai. I would love to go back some other time and properly see Bandra, Andheri, where else, Versova, places I've heard of in movies and stuff like that. I like to see it properly. Yeah. And then we visited the Marine Drive also, and saw the marine life. Okay, so that's from like a movie. where Nawazuddin is like Marine Drive is where the water is, and opposite that is Marine Life. And that building there across the road, that is St. Xavier's Memorial College in Mumbai. If you're a huge Bollywood fan like me, I'm sure you've heard of St. Xavier's. Like they make it sound like the school for rich kids. Anyway, that's St. Xavier's. I don't know if it's the same one they refer to, but that's a St. Xavier's. And this is the market at night. And we passed by some house, and it's is it Ahmed Mansion? I thought it was cool, so I just took a little video of that. I think it's going to come up on the left. Yep, Ahmed Mansion. I thought that was cool. And this is like 2023, right? And that still looks good. So sometimes I imagine how structures were when they were initially built. Like you see the shaniwarwada, yeah, and you wonder how it looked in 1827, which is like almost 300 years ago. You just imagine how it looked, it was still new, it was fresh, everything there was like latest and state of the art as at that time. So it's amazing. Like if you've been to Amber Fort in Jaipur, you get what I'm saying. Like you go to some of the rooms, and then you see the marble work because it's properly tiled and stuff like that. And this is the India Gate in Mumbai. There's another one in Delhi. I think I prefer the one in Delhi. I don't know why it seems like I prefer everything in Delhi, but I think I prefer the one in Delhi because it's just a long road and you can walk, and then the road is not straight, so you can see beyond that. It's just amazing. Hopefully one day I get to show us that. And yeah, pictures with more people that love to take pictures. And yeah, that was basically it. So you see, one thing I also enjoy about Indians generally, because it's not just here in Delhi is the same, in Jaipur is the same, in Jabalpur it was the same. Is Indians love to go out with family, so you see like the mom, dad, their own parents, their kids, everyone is out at the same time, just having a good time. So yeah, this video is coming to an end now, and thank you very, very, very much for watching. I hope that you like it, and just suggest more places you would like to see in India.